Hi Cancer, it's Lady J. This is Intuitive Tarot Therapy. I'm here with your mid-May energies. So we embrace this May 2021. Well on our way into summer. Let's see what's going on with you before the month is up. If you're joining us for the first time, thanks for stopping by and welcome. If you are returning, thank you for returning and welcome back. So everything may not relate to you, so just take what feels right and leave what does not feel like it, has anything to do with you. No need to take on things that, don't belong to you, right? But be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs videos for further and deeper connections. And if you enjoy this content, please like, comment. I love to see how this relates to you. And share if you think that this video can help someone that you care about. And subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, thank you to all my subscribers. You certainly help this budding channel tremendously by your interactions. And we love what we do here at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. It just is what we do, and why not share our gifts, right? Helps people in need or the desire to connect to spirit on a deeper level and with others. Yes, co-creation at its best. All right, we're going to get started. We've got the Page of Water. Page of Water. Page of Water. So this is the good tarot. And these are really positive messages. These cards are by Colette Baron Reed, and she, in this particular deck, does only upright. So there's no lower polarity in regards to these cards, to these messages that are offered with this deck. So let me just do what I got going on here. So Page of Water would be Page of Cups in a traditional deck. Water is emotion. Pages are young, curious nature. Well, and that's you, Cancer. You're a water sign. A new opportunity, new ideas, new love, new, partnership. We've got the Ace of Air. Got that Pegasus. Be the Ace of Swords. Decisions. Victory. A helping hand, ushering in victory from some choices that you've made. Air is mental. Swords are mental, logical, rational action. And you have the Two of Earth. So this is balancing. This is balance. In a traditional deck, this would be about balancing life, fun and work, career and home life. Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles. This is taking into account how far you've come, looking at your harvest, assessing, where you go from here, watching your harvest grow or the changes within it. So we'll look here and see what Colette specifically is saying here. The Page of Water, open-heartedness, childlike innocence, curiosity, beginning of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerful optimism. I open my heart fully, allowing myself to feel childlike wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me where I need to go. Love awaits. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile and hat, and I have on my dancing shoes. Well, she's got on her dancing fin there. So, yeah, love is in the air for you, Cancer. You're ready for love. Your love is ripe for the picking. All right, an Ace of Air, and just good feelings overall. Just good, happy, bountiful emotions there with that Page of Water. Young, curious energy, just full of life, free spirit. Ace of Air. Love that card. Love it. Love it, and love it more. All right, Destiny, Fate, the Law of Karma. Powerful forces of transformation at work. Synchronicity, meaningful coincidences, and forces beyond my human control are opening in my life now for the highest good. Things are happening now with great velocity. I can expect quick results that will lead me forward with excellent information. Yeah, so whenever we see the swords or air element, it's really powerful, forceful energy, and that's the element of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And the Two of Earth here. And, I'm just picking up on these. Where's Earth? That's the first one. Summer vibes, We got beautiful spring weather ushering in the summer vibes. Flowers are blooming. For a lot of us, that celebrate Western holidays. We just had Easter. If you celebrate those holidays, Passover, Orthodox Easter, so on and so forth. So here we are in May, which is like the in-between of spring and summer, isn't it? Kind of pivots with the weather. Okay, so we have the Two of Earth. Two of Earth. Pleasurable work, adaptability, balance between work and play. My efforts bring me joy. Play and work are not separate because I am doing what is actually fun for me. If conditions change, I can switch gears easily. I am fully present in the excitement of creativity and am eager to experience the surprises that occur when the seeds that I have planted take root, sprout, and develop in unexpected ways. This is a time for flexibility and trust in how the universe will shape what is coming into being. One way or another, my dreams manifest in the material world. And then you have Seven of Earth. So as you have planted lots of seeds, now you're going to watch how they develop. With the Seven of Earth opening to new strategy, being at a crossroads, a decision to be made. As I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same old song or change my tune. I am always free to go back and reimagine what I might co-create. if what I manifested does not serve me just as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit that it no longer works for me. So whatever I choose to do, I am not afraid to start over, for I feel assured that spirit will always support my highest good. Just the other day, after I had, planted my seedlings, my sunflower seedlings, one of them just started kind of growing that way. And traditionally and typically, sunflowers, you plant them and they grow straight up. Well, this one was just kind of like going that way, and I'm like, okay. As I am contemplating my seeds that are growing, that I've planted, I had to sort of rearrange it and structure it. And I may end up having to put like a little support stand there and wrap something around there to help it grow straight up. Because it's going to be growing sideways and then up. So, it is appropriate, as if you have, planted some seeds during the spring season. Things are starting to grow, and rapidly, eh? Well, let's get into it. See what's going on with you, Cancer. Get a little bit more in depth. We have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups in our underlying messages there. Things that we don't necessarily see happening. Things going on in the background. Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides, loved ones on the other side. We're Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And as always, I hope that this time that we are meeting here, that you're in happy vibes. And if not, I'm just sending you just all sorts of happy vibes. Happy, healthy, prosperous, loving vibes. Okay. Well, we do see we have that Three of Cups there. You got some celebrating coming up. Your birthday will be coming up shortly, right? Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on with Cancer, please. Thank you. Judgment on the bottom. Thank you. Got the Star, baby. Yeah, I feel like you're in good vibes. Full transformation. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. You may have some Scorpio in your chart. The Wheel of Change, baby. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Life. You got the Seven of Wands there. The Page of Swords comes up. You're optimistic about change, your transformation. You might be transforming your body. You just see the Star here. Nude. Bearing all. Loving oneself. Being very optimistic about life. The balance has been created as we are replenishing the ground with water, and the water replenishing itself. Really good energy there. You know, the Death card is scorpionic energy. It's full transformation, death and rebirth. It's almost like you look back on your life and you're like, wow. I mean, let's just say in the past couple of years that your life has completely transformed. There's transformation abound, however, and, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel turns. You're putting out energy. You're receiving that energy back. Seven of Wands, you're defending your position. You're standing up for what you feel is right. You're standing up for yourself. You get the Page of Swords with curious energy, that velocity, energy, communication, time for balance and ushering in ideas, mental agility. It's an invitation. Thank you. Partnership, judgment. Thank you. There's some conflict going on. And I think you're like, I'm not doing this. But are you causing it? Like, what's going on? Okay. Because it, you know, somebody's worrying about something. Maybe something that you've done has left you feeling a little out of sorts. Maybe you responded, like you just turned it right on around because it was really bothering you. You know, it's not really how you planned it. Reconsidering how you did something. It may not be exactly how you'd like it to look. But there's always a blessing waiting for you. You know, again, what you put out there comes back, baby. So what you're doing, your craft, maybe you're developing a new skill there. Yeah, there's a 10 of Swords. But there's a new dawn ahead, and the Knight of Pentacles with a new opportunity. Yeah, something that you enjoy doing. Right? Okay, so you got the Two of Earth here, which is talking about your life is your work. Your work is your life, and you enjoy it. And this Seven of Earth indicates that there may be a change. Maybe you're deciding after all of this, it's not really turning out how you want it to, because you got full death and regeneration here. You know, you found yourself having to defend yourself. The change, you know, there's some communication was had, an invitation for communication possibly, and that communication here is clarifying this star and death. So although you are optimistic, maybe others aren't. You had to defend your situation. Some people, you know, like you to live through their limits. But whatever this conflict was, it left you feeling up at night, thinking about it, worrisome. But the Eight of Wands talks about swift action. And wands are radical or spiritual. This is swift movement. Wheel of Fortune's not so fast. Pentacles, not so fast. A little slow. You know, things take time to develop. But you're recovering and you're reassessing the situation with that Four of Cups. And yet again, as we bring it on down here, this has got to do with your job, which we've already deciphered is your life. And it's done. Whatever you were doing is done, Cancer. And the way you were doing it, it's all done. But yet, alas, there's that optimistic energy coming on right back around with that Knight of Pentacles offering a new opportunity for material growth and gain. Yeah. Thank you. Clarify this reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Ancestors, angel spirits, guys. Loved ones on the other side. Okay. You got blessed underneath there. Of course you are. All the time. All right. Well, all that glitters popped out. And this is about being authentic. and don't go chasing after things just because they're glittery. And, you know, be your authentic self, right? Okay. Building blocks. This is all about foundation and being resourceful. You know, as you build your new future, because whatever's going on is a done deal, make sure that you build it with a strong foundation. Okay. Land of milk and honey. This is interesting. Land of milk and honey. You got great things coming up on you. So continue to be optimistic. You know, if something that you have been doing that brought you great joy is no longer bringing you joy, move on. Why continue momentum with something that no longer brings you joy, right? And I think you figured that out, but you got great things coming on. Never-ending story. Kind of like round and round. But always check your actions, because we can always look, even with the All That Glitters card, it's about, you know, when we look at other people, and, you know, we look at what they have, and wow, that looks fun. I think I want that. I see how they're enjoying it. I want to know what it's like to enjoy that. But if you look behind the curtain, it ain't all what it's cracked up to be. It, you know. So when you look at yourself, we all wear masks. We all have our own brand of BS. I talk about this all the time. It's just about you believing your own BS, being authentic, and I feel here, dears, that there's a pattern that you have with being with others a little inauthenticity. It's almost like you like to poke the bear. And you don't like what you get when you poke the bear. It's like, oh, why does this keep happening? Well, we must always look at our own behavior before we start to question, by the book in reverse, other people's intentions and what they're in their actions. Yeah. So by the book, 11, instinct, dreamer, inner conflict, fear, anxiety. Yeah. So it's a master number, very powerful number, means a lot. When it pops up, pay attention, you know. It talks about possibly not doing things by the book. When you get this is the protection message in reverse, and I'll read it for you. When you get the by the book, it's calling you, it's kind of like the emperor. It's calling you to do things in an order, in the traditional way of doing so. And this in reverse is saying that you should maybe go a little, color a little outside the lines. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. So the protection message is, and I'll show you the card. The protection message is, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Now's the time for real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call for revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. And that must be what, this conflict. You're standing up, like you set something, you're no longer doing things the way that you don't want to do it like that anymore, or you don't want to do it anymore. Okay? But if you look at the death card, because it's about death and rebirth, look a little closer and you see the sun is rising. Do you see that sun rising? Yeah. So the ending of something is always the beginning of something else. And the same goes for the 10 of Swords. There's a dawn of a new day beyond that darkness. The dark night of the soul. Okay? We all have them. It is cyclical. That's what this is about. That 9 of Swords. But you created by doing something that you want to do and your way, there was some conflict. Somebody didn't agree with that. And that was that energy I was getting. Like, that was something you did. Something that you do. So it may not be nefarious and it may not be mischievous. Maybe for some of you it is. Cancers can be a little mischievous, can't you? So, yeah. So there's a big change. And, Wheel of Fortune always is a telltale of change. And then that sword, you're like, let's talk about this. You decided to, okay, listen. I need to let you know really what's going on here. And, you know, maybe you're worried, like, dang it, did I jump the gun? Did I move too quick? Like, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? But quickly you will realize that even though, as you reevaluate your moves, there's that hand from the divine bringing you that cup of salvation. Listen, don't worry about it, right? Because this indicates a new skill in this reading. This is a new craft, a new, what's the word? Trade. The old trade is dead and gone. But there's more than meets the eye. Transformers. Knight of Pentacles arrives. Yes, yes. So, to move on with the protection message. Genius. Invention and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. Well, that's very, certain. You've got the Death card and the Ten of Swords. I mean, duh, right? A time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that the light will dawn. Epiphanies will suddenly lead to miracles. Yes, I'm very certain that you're well on your way to a new day and a new dawn, darling. No worries, right? As I just said all of that. So it's nice when the book confirms my gatherings from a reading. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. But you know, we don't grow unless we get uncomfortable. When those seeds bust out of that, the seedlings bust out of the seeds, I'm sure it's not the most comfortable thing. You know, birth is never comfortable. You've got valor. Be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go, especially in times where we need to have courage, okay? Comfort. Lean back into the arms of grace. Let go and let God. Don't try and force it, okay? Don't try and stuff's already in motion. Just, like the birds. They flap a little bit to get their momentum, and then the wind just carries them where they need to go. And love on yourself, baby. Affection, Cancer. Love yourself. You are the ultimate act of creation. Fashioned by the divine hands of the Creator. The divine artist, yes. Presence. Bring your mind into present moment time. Now is the only place to be. Because if you keep going back to, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you're just going to worry yourself to pieces. And that's uncalled for. It's unnecessary. Worry is wasteful, right? And although it is a natural thing for humans to do when things are uncertain and the upheaval is abound and whatnot, it literally just take a deep breath, okay? Gift. Grace is a gift from God. We don't need to work hard to earn it, feel worthy enough to deserve it, or surrender our needs to receive it. The gift of grace is our birthright. It just like the law of attraction, the law of gravity. It just is what happens. Grace is given to you. That is sans dogmatic beliefs, okay? So, Energy flows where attention goes. So what are you thinking about? You know, are you worrying? Because that's just going to beget more worrying, things to worry about. So listen, it's time to be mentally disciplined here. You've got a lot of swords here to indicate that, you know, now we need to just put ourselves in a position of feeling good, because that's really all that matters. Surrender. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. What is grace? We talk about that because we use these grace cards, and, you know, grace is flow, it's allowance, it's ease, it's chill, it's not force, it's just, you know, your wings using the elements of air to take you where you need to go. All right, let's get you Crystal Oracle card here. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the best crystals that can really assist Cancer now as this major transformation has taken place, is ongoing and forming anew? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Citrine popped out. Okay. 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 Ruby and Fuchsite. This is pink. This is love, romance, friendship, relationships. So this says that Ruby and Fuchsite can help sexual and sensual vibrancy, increase passion for life and in relationships, attract spiritually aligned romance, love, and your soul mate. And that's where we started this reading, but it's not a love reading, right? But it is indicating that that's somewhere for you to concentrate. Life can't be all work and all, you know. I think it's important to have romance in your life of some sort. And then you have citrine. It's at the top. It popped out before. I'm going to go ahead and take it for you. This is happiness and self-confidence. Citrine can help expand self-confidence and awareness of personal magnificence. Cancer, remember, divine essence can help you increase mental clarity, exude joy, enthusiasm, and happiness. Can help you shine your light. All right? Say the affirmation with me. I am confident and courageous. It is safe for me to be powerful. It is safe for me to be powerful. And for Fuchsite, Ruby and Fuchsite, I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. Claim it. Speak it into existence. Claim that. Listen, it's your life. You know, there's a lot of control freaks out here, but what are you controlling, really? Look at what you're trying to control. Look at what you're doing, you know? You have a beautiful mind. Use it for your highest and best good. Stop the worry. Increase the happy thoughts. And do what you know and what you feel in your gut is the right thing to do for you and everyone's highest good. And the work that you're doing must be good for others. So do what you feel is best. Yeah, you're going to get some pushback because some people don't want to grow. Some people enjoy complacency because it's comfortable, it's familiar, and familiarity is comfortable. And with that, Cancer, this concludes your mid-May 2021 reading. My wish is that this reading has connected with you and has offered some clarity around some issues you may be having at this time. If this reading has been helpful, I would appreciate it if you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment, let me know how this and if this reading has connected with you. Share this video if you feel it could be helpful to someone that you care about. Click that notification bell so you know the next time that I upload a video. Send you a little email letting you know that Lady J is sending you some good vibes and wants to connect. I am sending you nothing but blessings, baby, of love, harmony, wealth, and optimal health. Remember to dream your biggest dream. Always team up with Source Energy and make it happen. Be well, be happy, be grateful, Cancer. We will see you soon. Peace.